We are with Sara Roversi, founder of Future Food Institute. Hello, Sara, and thank you very much for your time.
Thank you for inviting me here. It's a real pleasure.
We would like to know a little bit more about what Future Food Institute is and, how was it born?
Actually, my husband and me, we are food entrepreneurs. So actually since 13, 14 years, we are acting in several businesses around food in our country and also abroad. And 3 years ago, being involved in a lot of international activities, international think tank, actually traveling a lot overall in some innovation hubs like Silicon Valley or in Asia, we started thinking that we need to find out a place where actually we can share all the best practices with other people that is actually involved in the entire food chain. Because as food entrepreneur, but also as a food expert, as teacher, as mom, everybody that touch food have very strong responsibility, because every choice that we make every day can have big impacts on our health, on the health of the people that is taking our food, and on the health of the planet. And everyone is involved: packaging, distribution, farmers, restaurateurs and chefs, teachers, everybody is involved. And so we started actually working with some institutions, mainly starting from Silicon Valley, like Google Food, like Institute for the Future. And starting from the meeting with Institute for the Future and the map of the seeds of disruption, I don't know if you are familiar with that, but I suggest to study that on iftf.org. There's a huge study around the seeds of disruption in the food chain. We started designing a project that is actually the Future Food Institute, and inside that we drive several activities, starting from the concept that innovation is a cooperative effort, and starting from the concept that education is the cornerstone for innovation. So inside the Future Food Institute, we mainly organize projects related to creating impact through education at several levels: kids, higher education with the Food Innovation Program, fellowship program for young, bright researchers and young entrepreneurs or activists, as well as we are involved with the European Maker Fair, trying to track all the innovations that are running around the Fab Labs around Europe, and so on.
So, who can participate in these initiatives? Is it for students, for elder people?
So everybody can be involved. Now we have some hot topics because we are launching now the next Food Innovation Program that will take place for the first 4 months in Italy. Then the students will travel around the world mapping the food innovation hubs around the world. So students will go to Singapore, Shanghai, Wageningen, and then US, Boston, and Silicon Valley, Israel, and so on, because actually we want them to be in contact with the food innovation hub spread around the world. So actually we have this call open till the end of the month, and there are scholarships available. Last year we had 20 students selected from really all over the world, and it has been an amazing journey. And so we really look forward to start that.
And which kind of profiles are you looking for?
People who want to change the world. This is actually the main thing that we're looking for. So you can be a young entrepreneur who has a project that can fix some problem. You can be an activist, or you can be an intrapreneur, someone that is trying to change something or fix something from the inside the big corp. So we had a very big variety of people, and we're looking for a very diverse range of people, because we really think that we need to have all different backgrounds and all different culture, different point of view to really create something new. So we had together PhD in business and in agriculture, experts in policy, agronomists, as well as medical doctors, as well as chefs. And then if you have to work on big projects and big challenges, and if around the table you have people that have different perspectives, for sure the output will consider all the different point of view.
Okay, and from your point of view, which are the main challenges we have to face right now, or which are the challenges you are selected this year to face?
So actually, there are many challenges that we are facing, from food waste to the topic of how we can feed 9 million people in the next years, and how actually we can rebalance equality around the world. So we are working on several different topics, using education to address that kind of issues and trying to fix them, starting from working with local communities, finding and designing local food policies, as well as working in education and try to create awareness around those topics.
Mm-hmm. There's another initiative recently announced, that is the Accelerator. Can you talk a little bit about this project?
Yeah, definitely. So, as I said before, we started from the Institute, that is a non-profit trust that works mainly in education. So we invested for 2.5 years in education. Actually, after being involved with hackathon and with entrepreneurial projects supporting young entrepreneurs, we understood that we need something to follow up and to help all the people that were actually engaged with our ecosystem. So we started this Future Food Accelerator that now is not making big calls, but is working on accelerating companies that we are actually already following, maybe since the beginning, let's say. We will do some specific projects and open innovation project for some of the companies and corps that are supporting our ecosystem. And actually will be pretty international, because we are now in several international hubs. So we are doing our scouting through our partners, and we try to follow the industry in which we trust. And actually we are looking for real partners. So we are entrepreneurs, and we don't come from finance. So if we will invest in a company, we want that the company will be profitable and will create job opportunities. We are not looking for companies that just will make money when they will just sell them. And so this is actually our approach through the Future Food Accelerator. And after the Future Food Accelerator, we started the Future Farm, that are 150 acres close to our region, where actually we'll have space, and we are starting now guesting startup in agitech and young farmers, prototyping a little future farm that will be an example of circular economy, because we will develop, and we are developing a chain producing all kind of cereals, low gluten and organic and so on, but we are also producing design object with bio-based material using the 100% of our waste. So the farm will be a real farm, and also a playground for food tech and agitech companies that actually need to test their technologies in the field.
Okay, if there is a startup or an entrepreneur that has a project and is listening this, how can they come to you and check if their projects can be part of this acceleration program?
So we have several calls open for different kind of target, and so we will have the accelerator one that will open now. Then also the Future Farm in September will open a call for ideas, as well as we have the summer school food innovation program and all the other projects, and also like the call for food makers at the Food Maker Fair, that are all opportunities to get in touch with this ecosystem. And at least as if you have the first opportunity to get in touch, after that obviously it's up to you to catch the opportunities and be part of this huge loop.
Sara, what is your vision about the actual momentum of food innovation and food tech?
So I can tell you which is my perspective, being Italian and having the chance to have here in Italy the World Expo last year. So obviously, I don't know if you had the chance to visit the World Expo, but it has been for us a huge momentum, because everybody, also people that were not engaged into food till yesterday, had the chance to deep dive into this market and start talking about sustainability and about food and about nutrition. There's been a lot of impacts at several layers. I also see a lot of bubbling projects coming out, and events like that can make a lot. I really think that an event like Seeds and Chips can be really helpful, because we need smart entrepreneurs, and so we need opportunities like this to put them in touch with the entire ecosystem.
Thank you very much, Sara.
Thank you.